Seriously, I want us to pay attention and know the implication of Peter Obi and Kwankwaso move to NDC. Sometimes I ask myself, what is Atiku looking for in Aso Rock? What is Atiku looking for? When people came together as coalition, instead of it to say, oh, this person is more popular than me, let me just give him the chance so that I will support him. But Atiku want to be president, Amici want to be president, and I don't know. The Nigerian youth don't want you guys. We want Peter Obi. Please, I want you to pay attention and listen to this reaction from Rufai Oseni of Arise TV. Please, let's pay attention and listen to him.
System, because this is games theory at play.
With due respect, I don't want to chip in. I have an elaborate theatres to make. A couple of things. Number one, I think it's going to be the beginning of more troubles for the NDC because the litigations will begin. The litigations as regards even the registration of the NDC. Yeah. People that have not gone to court, they will go to court.
Well, there's already one attempt by...
To go to court, I know. So it will begin. Because you see, as Nigerians, the idea here is not Obi not being on the ballot. That's the problem. So all the forces will do everything to ensure Obi doesn't get on the ballot. I do a lot of political mapping, and I know people that do political mapping. The ADC, APC, all the political parties have done political mapping. The only person that can give President Tinubu some push in this election is Obi. The first strategy is to ensure Obi doesn't get on the ballot. The crisis in the ADC was just because of that. Secondly, the point of Obi is always pivoting to other political parties. Let us go back to what history says. Exactly what happened in PDP, why Obi pivoted, that's what exactly happened in the ADC. Atiku was not willing to ensure that the rotation convention comes to pass. Atiku was not supposed to run in the 2020 election after he had run in the last term of the northern part election in 2019. And that was why the likes of Wiki went up in arms. And that's why sometimes, even if I blame Wiki for not being a party man, he had some justifications in his actions. And that was why Obi left. Obi kept on saying that if you zone it to the south, I'll fight for it. So it's not that he doesn't like to fight. In the case of the ADC, the Atiku camp had already hijacked most of the structure in the ADC. The state chairman we're talking about were already hijacked by the Atiku camp. Over the weekend, I walked the phone lines for my sources. I mean, we're political journalists. We walk our sources' phone line. Most of it was already a fait accompli. So there was no way Obi was going to be able to thrive or get a fair situation in this election process. That's why he left. Yes, I know he tried to be cute about it by saying my elder brother Atiku is because of the court case. Peter, Gregory, Obi, you and I know that it is not because of the court case that you left. It is because you were already boxed into a corner. You can write a statement to deny what I said. It's your prerogative. And you know you were already boxed into a corner. And because agreements were not listened to. Part of what I heard was discussed in the Ibadan consensus by one of my sources, I might be wrong, was that there was a conversation about the ADC candidate coming from the south. But people reneged against it. The Atiku team reneged against it. These are the things I'm walking the phone lines and my sources are saying. So I know the Atiku camp will come out and debunk all the things I've said. It's for you to deny. It's for you to debunk. I mean, mine is for me to speak my truths and you to rebut. So once that did not fall through and the consolidation had started, Obi had to leave because Obi wanted to be on the ballot. Yes, you might make an argument and say, why is he moving all around and everything? Hey, man has an ambition. For those that argue, why is Obi moving around? Why is Atiku still running as at 20 from 1993 up till now? And some people are saying, Atiku, this might be his last lap. This is not going to be his last lap. If Atiku is in good health, he will run in 2031. Mark that down. He has his ambition. Yes. You know, former Liverpool coach Bill Shankly famously said, people think football is about life and death, but they are wrong, it's more than life and death. For politicians, politics is more than life and death. Atiku Abubakar's ambition is to become the president of Nigeria. As long as he's in good health, he will keep running until he gets the ambition, the aspiration, and it's his goal. Secondly, what will this do? The first winner will be President Tinubu. But anyway, I had always known that they were going to disintegrate because there was no way they were going to agree in the first place, because the ambition of Atiku Abubakar was more palpable than stepping down. And when people kept on saying the other statesman, President Tinubu will make a lot of inroads, yes, also because he's also running with state might at this point in time, the power of incumbency. So it's not going to be as easy. And this is not a Buhari that allows things run. So the votes Obi said he got, the votes Obi got in the last election, he might not get as much because there will be many factors. The other argument I would like to make in the Southeast, you see, President Tinubu, they can tell you that they will give you votes in the Southeast. I'm not sure Nigeria's politics is so mature to the level that people in the Southeast will see Obi on the ticket and see you on the ticket and decide to vote you over Obi. It will be a miracle if Nigerian politics has gotten to that level. So, as regards the South, I've seen a lot of inroads. The South-South is quite split and all of that. But I think what will herald these elections even more that we should be careful about are the things about the electoral laws that have made it pretty much to rig. So it's going to be an election that, correct me if I'm wrong, and I pray I'm wrong on this, there might be a lot of rigging across board. President Tinubu will retain most of his southwestern states, and it will be even split. But with this that they've been able to do, I think they'll just open the door for a President Tinubu second term, easier than ever, which is a sad reality of things as we speak today because they can't come together. But let me even posit it further by arguing that if they were even together in the first place, would they have been able to beat?
I believe you listened to everything that Rufai said. But seriously, I don't know, like I asked from the beginning, why is Atiku want to be the president of Nigeria? You have been contesting for over more than how many years, but you are still coming. Yes, if you really want to be the president of Nigeria, the Nigerian youth really want P2B to be the president. Yes, you people came together as a coalition party, NDC. Okay, let me allow this guy to rule. If possible, if they will allow him to rule as the president of Nigeria, let me allow him to rule. Then after him, you might come back because you want to be the president of Nigeria. Yes, like he said, some people are saying that P2B is jumping from one political party to another. He is desperate to be president of Nigeria. My brother, he is desperate to put Nigeria on the map in a good time, not in this kind of news we hear every day. And we have a president that doesn't even care about the people. Yes, Obi, from 2022 to 2014, I think, he was in Abga. He was in Abga. And in 2014 to 2022, he was in PDP. And after, in 2022, he left to Labour Party to 2025. And after, in 2025, he left to ADC. And now he's leaving this other political party to another one. Nigeria, which way? And why are politicians treating us this way? The country is getting out of hand. And what is happening is beyond imagination. Instead of this political amity, please let us put this person there. It will be because people love him. People want him to be there. And you know the fear of our leaders, especially the political leaders in this country, why they don't want P2B to be there. If P2B eventually become the president of Nigeria, a lot of things will change for good. And that is why all this money that they will use to please this person to go and, godfather this and that, P2B will never do that. P2B will not pay shishi or give anybody money for anything. And that is why most of them, they are scared. If they allow this man to be president of Nigeria, a lot of things will go wrong for them. Why the poor masses will be happy for having him. And the way they run the country, the poor masses are the one unhappy. Why the political alliance or the political leaders who don't think about the poor masses are happy. Allow P2B. Yes, this is the statistics of President Bola Tinubu frustrating the opposition. You saw what happened in PDP. You saw what he used Wiki. You saw what happened in LP. Abure, you saw what now in ADC, sorry, he's using all these words. And now, where are we heading to as a nation? Where are we heading to? Which way? May God help us, and please make sure you subscribe, like this video, and share. May God bless you.